Also, if you're not wearing eye protection, you shouldn't be under a car. And if you are under a car not wearing eye protection, don't hold the tap directly over your head. Now look at all that. Until your gun was on the hole.
Yeah, it was definitely effed down in there.
Yeah. Make sure to clean that all off.
Should probably chase the other holes too, just in case.
No, you don't do it unless you have to.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to stick the nozzle all the way. Oh, that goes through. That's not a blind hole.
Okay.
So this one's a little easier. All right. So we've got a little lube in there. Now, normally for this, I would use a product called Tap Magic, and they make a special flavor that's actually cinnamon for aluminum. That's how you can tell regular Tap Magic from Tap Magic for aluminum. The aluminum stuff smells like cinnamon. Really. Don't eat it. Doesn't taste like it. You work with it enough, you'll get a taste of it. Doesn't taste like aluminum. Because this is a piece of cast aluminum, you'd want to use that. But because we're not actually tapping, we're just chasing old threads, WD-40's fine.
Okay.
You just want to make sure you have some kind of lubricant, even if it's just WD-40, or I've heard of using kerosene, 3-in-1 oil. If it's what you got, just don't do it dry.
Right.
Nice and with just fingertip pressure. If it takes anything more than just the lightest of fingertip pressure, either you're doing it wrong or there's something bad happening in the hole. Because we're just chasing existing threads. With new threads, it's a little bit more pressure. But tapping is knacky. There's a touch to it. And it's knacky. It's easy to do, but it's easy to do wrong. Oh, thank God that moves. Okay.
So AutoZone didn't have your receiver dryer in yet.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm just going to do everything else I absolutely can.
Alright.
And then they better have it when I go back there, or I'm going to turn into a stalk of bananas.
What?
Never heard that before?
No?
Oh.
That's got to be a Denver thing.
No, I think that's just a Doogie thing at this point. Because even Elise is like, what the hell are you talking about?
You know it's a girl, not a car, right? How long have you been dating her?
10 years off and on.
And you've always called her Elise?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how it's spelled, just like the car.
Yeah, it's a girl, not a car.
Yeah.
It's a shorty. Elise.
I emphasize the E so people don't spell it incorrectly.
Well, that's fine, but you've been dating her 10 years and you still say your name wrong, so that's a time when you might need to admit you have a problem. Get the hell out of Denver, because the weed is rotting your brain. You want to support the tap all the way out.
Okay.
Really hold it and just gently. You don't want to let it hang because it can catch. And we got more gun jet on that one too. Alright, now using compressed air, clean out the holes really, really good. Make sure to cover any holes on top of the engine because you're going to send little shards of metal.
Yeah, everywhere. Okay.
And wear eye protection for that because fuck you up.
Yep.
Alright.
Thank you very much.
Happy to help, sir.
Here at the Geek Group, we've invented a new fundraising strategy. You can now purchase impressively tiny coins we've compressed using high-energy magnetism. We induce a current pulse of 100,000 amps into a copper wire coiled around a golden dollar, dime, or quarter, producing very powerful opposing magnetic fields that compress a quarter to the diameter of a dime, which you then receive in a lovely commemorative package along with the satisfaction that can only come from helping the Geek Group build our endowment, which in turn will allow us to put membership fees, donations, and sponsorships towards furthering the organization rather than just maintaining it. Carry a lightning bolt in your pocket, available at thegeekgroup.org.
Alright, so who's the spokesman?
Joseph. Yeah.
Alright, Joe, tell them who you are and what you're doing.
So
without giving away your secret sauce.
I'm Joe Crawley, this is Brian Vandenbrand, and that's Bill Wanroy. We're with Epic Planks. And what we're doing is we're taking up this poplar that we glued up. It started as rough cut lumber. We planed it, sized it, and then built it into a butcher block. We had that then resawn into these, what we call core blanks. So this is what's eventually going to become the core of a ski. And what we're doing now is we're cutting the channel of the side pole. So this is what will actually protect the core from the outside world, from water getting in and destroying the core. So the next step is we're going to pour urethane into these channels. And then we'll let that urethane cure, we'll plane it smooth, and then we'll come back here, slap it back on the table router, and we're going to plane it to a profiled form so you have that ski shape where it's thick in the middle, gives you stiffness underfoot, and thin in the tips and tails. And at that point we'd be ready to lay it up into a fiberglass, epoxy, and plastic mixture where we end up with a finished ski. So this is first half of the equation.
How has the Geek Group affected your company?
You know, this is not cheap equipment, and you really need really high-end equipment to get started. And it's one of those snowball things where if you get access to that equipment, you can easily leverage yourself up, pull yourself up by the bootstraps to buy equipment like that. But early on, it's hard to justify, you know, looking at 6 figures worth of equipment that you guys have laying around here. And just the expertise and the training to understand how to use it. It's hard stuff to use when you're just starting out. It's not hard to use once you get familiar with it, and once the people around here, like Liz, show you what to do with it. So,
what would you want to tell other people about the Geek Group?
You know, it's really friendly. It's super easy. Anybody could get involved. You could be somebody. I had CNC experience. I came down here, and it was great. Everybody I've worked with has recognized my ability and let me go at my own pace, but at the same time we've had people in here who are just learning and who have no experience whatsoever, and everybody's helpful. In an environment like that, you can really learn a lot in a hurry and develop some skills.
Cool. Thank you, sir.
Yep, absolutely.
Patrick?
Yes,
Why are you making crooked cuts?
because I'm fitting a crooked wall.
Oh, okay. Is there a line scored on there that you're following or something?
That's why I'm using this as the template, so it's as
Is it
close.
glued down?
No, I'm holding it down flush to this edge, so it's as close to square as I can.
Oh, okay.
Because this, which you would normally use, doesn't get close enough to the blade.
That should touch the blade.
No, there's this nice little bolt right here.
Oh, okay.
So-
Well, you know what you do in that event? You use this to hold your parallel here.
That probably would have
It's
been
a lot easier and more reliable.
But basically what I'm doing is I need them increasingly more narrow because of how crooked the wall is.
Okay.
So these are just eyeballing. These I don't even know if they'll fit or not, but
Alright.
it seemed to work for the last batch I did.
Hey, keep rocking. I just was like, what the hell are you doing? You're making crooked cuts on purpose. So, okay.
Yeah, they're not perfect.
Usually if
but-
you're making crooked cuts on purpose, there's a line to follow, and I didn't see a line on there, so I don't know what the heck.
No, I'm eyeballing it.
Okay. Bolt Depot's empty. Matt, send all new stock. Kill the radio, guys! We gotta paint this room next.
Kill the radio.
The hallway here. I wanna get all that painted. You guys gotta see this. Look at that. That's with all the masking off. Is that sexy or what? There, I just told the whole internet you're sexy. She's secretly a man. But, I finally got you to glare at me with that look of "Urgh." But we've got the main painting done through here. The only thing left for this area is tile and then final assembly. This is Anna, and nobody likes her.
That's not true. That is not true.
Okay, Torpid likes her, but Torpid likes her a lot. Torpid wants to mark her with his scent. And then there's Patrick back here, speaking of marking people with their scent.
No, mine's usually lawsuits and blood.
Yeah, the stench of lawyer.
Yes. So as you can see, we have a very crooked line we're trying to follow. So, and I think I may have cut all of these too wide.
No, I'm building this since then.
I gotta cut them thinner.
Okay. We'll get there. So, the room is coming along well. They're going for a very high level of precision fit, even so much as cutting tiles. I don't know if that's going to show up on camera, but even so much as cutting tiles with the CNC to get them perfect.
That was the template.
Yeah, that was the template for that. And yeah, so it's getting there. It's starting to look like something. I'm excited. Really? Really? Anybody in Grand Rapids knows that face. Wow, that's cool. That's just cool. Oh, and we fixed the window. There's a window there now, and trim. Doesn't the Bolt Depot look weird? This room usually has so much stuff in it. It's really weird to see it empty.
Van's a rocket.
Oh. Hey Batman?
Yeah.
Severe thunderstorm warning.
Yep. You know what you should do?
40-foot aluminum pole. Just saying. We got a lot of really big capacitors. It'll totally work.
Talking like a giant UPS powered off lightning.
No, man. This van is amazingly fuel efficient, aerodynamic, and lightweight. We could make it electric.
Vehicle powered
Yeah.
off lightning.
Yeah.
1.21 gigawatts.
Shut up.
Hey, kind of broke it.
Yep.
Like broken hard.
What's the part? Part number.
Don't know, it's not there.
What is there?
Gone.
Let me see it.
I learned how to run a machine shop.
Set up an enterprise level server.
Program 9-foot robots.
Make lightning.
Edit video.
I'm building a radio station.
Light bulb terrarium.
A high-performance electric car.
I'm a CNC geek.
Computer geek.
Robot geek.
Physics geek.
AV geek.
I'm a radio geek.
Craft geek.
Car buff.
No matter what kind of geek you are, we've got a place for you here at the Geek Group. Come join us. We build awesome.